لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
When times change, so must we. That the new time requires new response to new challenges.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Welcome to another edition of the program As You Answer the Call. I am your regular host, Binta Magaji. The fight against coronavirus is still on. Respect the COVID-19 protocols to stay safe. Now to the program. This week in our Spotlight segment, we continue with our review of the achievements recorded by the Fourth Board of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, in its 1 year in office. This time around, we are focusing on the various projects being carried out in order to give Hajj House a facelift. Also in the program, we have our regular segments such as the NAHCON News Diary, which features the activities of NAHCON chairman, key functionaries of the commission, and other stakeholders. These are more shortly. Stay with us.
Every Muslim is a potential pilgrim. To make the Hajj possible for the Ummah, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, is running a Hajj saving scheme through Jaiz Bank. The scheme allows depositors to gradually save for the Hajj over a period of time. Registration into the Hajj saving scheme is ongoing for all Muslims. Muslims wishing to perform Hajj can be enrolled into the scheme through the following outlets: NAHCON offices across the country, state pilgrims welfare boards, agencies and commissions, any branch of Jaiz Bank in the country. Enrollment can also be done directly by logging into dedicated sites for the scheme. Let's participate and support the Hajj saving scheme for better Hajj services.
Thanks for being there. We begin the program with the news diary as presented from our studio. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and independent Hajj reporters will continue to work harmoniously for effective pilgrims' enlightenment, Hajj reportage, and many more. This was part of deliberations during a courtesy visit to Hajj House by members of the independent Hajj reporters, led by its national coordinator, Ibrahim Muhammad.
We just ask from you that, as critical stakeholder, don't forget that Hajj is so sensitive to the Muslim. And sometimes information passed can cause a lot of damage if it's not well managed. Sometimes it could be the truth, sometimes it could be bended truth, but whatever it is, people naturally, and I'm one of them, are very emotional when it comes to matter of Hajj. So sometimes when you need clearance, we are one phone call away to seek some clearance, because sometimes the rumors mill is very alive at manufacturing fables and fictions which they turn to facts. And before you can recall, a lot of damage must have taken place.
It is in the execution of this noble objective that we seek to redefine the art of Hajj information dissemination by adopting an integrated mechanism that gives prominence to pilgrims' enlightenment and education, disconstruct Hajj policy with a view to offer realistic and constructive criticism, and to hold Hajj stakeholders accountable to ensure that pilgrims got commensurate value for their money, and create an avenue for healthy debate that will assist in conducting a free Hajj operations in Nigeria.
That at least we are very close. If you need much information, you have access to all of us. Even before we came here, you have access to the former board members, to the former management. You can still have access to us. So we are always available. We can clear air. We can do all those kind of things. By and large, I urge us to be Muslims, because the Quran, like it says, the Quran says, you people should know better. In ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in
Fatabayenu. So when you are fitted with any labari, as I also call labari, akhbar, that is information, then you should verify them. Fatabayenu, go and investigate. And to become a bijahala. So you don't just harm people, and afterwards you don't saw the truth, you begin to want to come and show remorse.
In a related development, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria NAHCON seeks the support of the media in educating the general public about its various policies towards making Hajj affordable for Nigerians.
So your role in this respect is so important.
NAHCON Commissioner of Operations Alhaji Abdullahi Magaji Hardawa stated this when the management of Capital Watch Media, the publisher of Capital Watch magazine, visited Hajj House on the 18th of February 2021.
The support and the prayers of everybody, particularly the press. We are not asking you to report what is not obvious, but the obvious are obvious. So yes, watch them and report them correctly for the people to appreciate, and also get the feelings and reactions of the people. Without you in between, we may not have this two-way approach to issues. They may not appreciate what we are doing, and we may not have their responses and their feelings for us to make adjustments where necessary.
Speaking earlier, managing editor of the magazine, Dashi Munkuwe, applauded NAHCON for implementing various programs towards improving Hajj management in Nigeria, saying the Hajj Savings Scheme and the Training Institute are welcome developments. In an interview after the visit, publisher of the magazine, Ambassador Aminu Majidadi, promised to disseminate NAHCON messages to every nook and cranny.
Yeah, as we can see, the media already, we have taken Hajj Commission to the common man. If you look at our recent publication of the ITA Media Watch, we've actually had an interview also with the chairman, who also exposed the need to communicate this to the common man. So I think we are ever ready to reveal more to the general public.
Meanwhile, top management of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria NAHCON is full of praises for Nigerian youth for their contributions in nation building. The management made the commendation and also offered words of advice when members of the Arewa Youth Forum visited Hajj House for a courtesy visit.
At all time, our door is open to have meaningful collaboration with your forum. I can see that you are non-partisan, but you are humanitarian, that your goal is to ensure that there is safety of life, security, and progress for the humanity. On our own part, we are willing to be your partners.
We are indeed being bedeviled by many kind of challenges, but with youth who are the hope of the future, fully awake and up and doing towards ensuring or nurturing development and at sustainable level, and I think Nigeria will have a better deal in future, inshallah.
Speaking earlier, President of the Forum, Ibrahim Gambo, said Nigerian youth are ready to support NAHCON to actualize its various policies for better Hajj administration in Nigeria.
Our delegation is making this visit to National Hajj Commission today to pay our homage with a strong desire to contribute to the ongoing good works of the chairman and his team through collaboration in our capacity as a regional body.
The youth president said other functions performed by the forum include addressing family and communal disputes. Alhamdulillah, if you're just tuning in, the program is As You Answer the Call, a public enlightenment presentation on the activities of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria NAHCON. The Hajj House, located in Abuja, is the corporate headquarters of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria NAHCON. In order to serve the purpose for which it was established, the Hajj House is being transformed and given a look befitting its status as a corporate headquarters. In our Spotlight segment, we'll take you through the various projects that make the Hajj House what it is today. Stay with us for the details.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
Formerly known as the Metro Plaza, this building, located at Zakaria Maimalari Street, Central Business District, Abuja, is now the headquarters of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON. It is named Hajj House. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, took ownership of the property from Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria, AMCON, in 2017, after approval to that effect was secured from the Federal Executive Council. With prudent management of resources through savings, increase in offshore revenue among other sources, the Commission acquired the Metro Plaza building at the cost of over 2 billion naira.
You recall that these offices was bought by the last board, and the house have, it has taken years. When the house was erected, it needed amendment, adjustment to look modern. We are focused on this, that in the next 1 or 2 years, we hope to achieve a total transformation of the work environment, that it will be conducive and beautiful as well.
Movement into the house was in phases, and it began in 2019 from its former office at Sokoto House on Ahmadu Bello Way, Abuja. Since then, NAHCON has evolved plans to renovate the building and give it a befitting facelift. The renovation include the construction of a conference hall, a masjid, and renovation of offices and the provision of furniture, among other things.
And instead of waiting for the full renovation to take place before moving in the wisdom of that former administration, staff moved gradually, that is to save cost of paying for another year and then managing the scarce resources it had to renovate the place.
This was how the construction of the conference hall began at NAHCON. The hall is of international standard with a seating capacity for over 350 persons. The hall has been completed and already put to use.
The conference hall, which is the United Nations standard, and I believe with proper maintenance and managing, the hall can generate at least 1/4 of the IGR for the commission, because it's well furnished, standard, the convenience, the CCTV, the projectors, everything. Just come, do your presentation and go. You don't need anything. And the visual too. When you are doing presentation, you can be seen visually of the conference hall, which is international standard. And that is one of the cardinal points of this chairman.
Interestingly, it was at this hall that the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and Jais Bank signed the historic Memorandum of Understanding that ushered in the Hajj Savings Scheme in Nigeria.
Corporate organizations can come here to host their activities on a certain amount. That way, the conference hall will generate income to the commission so that we run our activities independent of government. NAHCON is saving huge amount of money from the conference hall itself. In the past, we used to hire conference halls elsewhere for our activities and everything. But ever since this hall was finally reconstructed, we don't have to pay for any rental.
Different offices at the Hajj House are being given a first lift, including that of the chairman. Renovation of offices of the 3 commissioners has been completed and they have since moved in. Other offices are expected to witness changes to enable staff work comfortably.
So we've started first with the conference hall, which is of international standard. Some of the offices, including those of the commissioners, have been designed like a contemporary office. We intend to go on until we're able to make the whole of the office look very modern.
NAHCON Chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kunle Hassan leading other officials of the Commission to inspect the site for the construction of a masjid at the Hajj House. The masjid, when completed, is expected to accommodate about 500 worshippers at a time.
That is to go behind this barricade. Which means
the mosque we are hoping to have is the normal mosque. At least it can conveniently take the people around here as a Jumat mosque. It's a Jumat mosque, not only for the staff, but for the Muslim women that are around this area. That will be the Jumat mosque and the 5 daily prayer. By the time the mosque will be completed, I think it will be one of the best, apart from national mosque in this area. I'm sure of that one.
Plans have also been designed to upgrade the elevators and staircases for people to move conveniently.
You are aware that this staircase is not befitting the Hajj Commission, and most of the time, most of the iron has started. What Sharma has in mind, he was thinking that maybe we are going to demolish. The contractor said this is perfect. The basement of the staircase is perfect, 100. You just need some of the changes of the angle of the staircase. But at the end of the day, those things you are seeing outside, when you are outside, you will not see it. You just see a blank, like a zigzag, this thing. All those iron, the under, you will not see those things. But it's going to be a perfect world standard staircase.
Furthermore, the reception area is also being renovated, just as areas around the office structure of the Hajj House will also be upgraded.
And the outside, I'll show you, with the graphic and design and what they submitted. In this whole center area, the CBN cannot stand the facade we are going to do in this building. They will not believe this is the former Metro Plaza. The outside is a very big project. They're going to use a facade materials for the outside. By the time they finish this project, you'll be asking, is this the former Hajj House or is a new one they just bring and put it down?
One of the priorities of this administration was to overhaul all the toilets, and presently there is no rush. It's convenient, it's available. About 80 toilets have been renovated so far for staff.
Work is also in progress to make the Digital Economy Center fully functional in order to achieve the digital transformation drive of NAHCON. Beyond being the headquarters, the Hajj House is designed to help the Commission realize one of its objectives of financial autonomy, as well as reduce the burden of governance on federal government, as intended by the founding fathers of the Commission.
MashaAllah, you're still watching as you answer the call. Coming up next is Making the Hajj.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك.
In the course of performing Hajj, men and women are expected to take part in observing all the Hajj rites. But in certain matters, there are separate rules for women. One such rule is having a mahram when going on Hajj. Who then is a mahram? What are the rules spelled out for a mahram?
She will only travel for Hajj with the...
On Hajj Talk tonight, Malama Khadija Gambo Hawaja provides answers to these and other questions.
According to the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, when he says that no believing woman should embark upon a journey that will, a long journey, without, the company of her mahram. And so on this hadith, they say, Hajj is one of the prerequisites for a woman to go for Hajj is that she has with her mahram.
Who is a mahram?
Mahram, according to in the language of Sharia, is that man that forever, no, under no circumstance will he ever be allowed to marry that woman. For example, her son, or her brother from the same mother, the same father, by consanguinity, or her brother from the same mother, or her brother from the same father. You see these three categories of brothers. The same father, the same mother, the same mother, the same father. So this can also accompany her for Hajj as a mahram.
A woman's male parent, stepson, and a trusted group of people are other categories that can serve as mahram.
There's another also, opinion among scholars that where we have a group of people who are trusted. For example, when a government of a particular country, decides to put in place, a kind of processes that will take people for Hajj, and people and all measures are taken to make sure that they travel in group, then it's acceptable. So, for example, like a woman now traveling under NAHCON, which is a certified body by government to take pilgrims to Hajj, then it is allowed for a woman without mahram to go on that pilgrimage. And other things like that, other arrangements, maybe in the company of many women, a woman also can travel according to other jurists of Islam.
The Islamic scholar says at certain age, Islam allows women to undertake the Hajj journey without a mahram.
And a certain age, again, that some scholars argue that a woman will attain, that she does not also require a mahram. That is when she reaches the age where hardly can anyone look at her and be enticed by her beauty because of age. So a woman can also at that time travel.
Malama Khadija Gambo Hawaja advises Muslims to seek knowledge on Hajj and other matters related to Islam generally.
Alhamdulillah, up next is the quiz. To the quiz segment, the question in the last episode was, what is the equivalent of performing salat in Hatim? The correct answer is performing salat inside Kaaba. The winner is Zara Dunoma from Maiduguri, Borno State. She provided the answer ahead of others. Zara Dunoma will be contacted on how NAHCON will reach her with the prize she won. A quiz winner will get 25,000 Naira cash prize. This is part of NAHCON's effort in social investment in Nigeria. Down to the quiz for this week, and the question is, name the place where Raudatul Jannah is located. I repeat, name the place where Raudatul Jannah is located. Text your answer to the number showing on your screen. The winner will be the first person whose correct answer is received. All answers should carry the name and location of sender. Good luck and happy viewing. Once again, good luck to you. Before we round off the program, we take some messages from our viewers. Garba Yakubu Biu from Jos Plateau State sent in the first message. It reads, Assalamu alaikum. I want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to the leadership of NAHCON under Al-Hajj Zikrullah Kule Hassan for its massive achievements 1 year after assuming office. The achievements are a great legacy. The second message came from GSM number 0810-365-7042. The message says, Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah, your program as you answer the call is quite educative. Jazakumullah. You too can send a message to our mobile number and other social media platforms. Remember, you can stop the spread of coronavirus by complying with all preventive measures. Let's support our government in the fight against coronavirus. That's it on this edition of the program. As you answer the call, join me same time next week for another package of the 2020 review of NAHCON activities. Good night and thanks for watching.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك